regional management of Grassroots Television Nigeria, led by its regional manager, Anita Otasoye, paid courtesy call to the Edo State Commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Edo State Command, on the 15th May 2020. The visit was to establish mutual partnership with the security outfit in the projection of its operations in Edo State. The Director of Programs, Mr. Ogenete Vigo, told the Commandant through the importance of creating the needed atmosphere in bringing the operations of the command to the people. He further went on to stress the power of online platforms like GTV Nigeria in pushing the activities of NSCDC beyond what obtains in the conventional media.
We have our presence in the state, as I mentioned earlier, and as with every TV or media house, we have the capacity for conventional reportage. However, our main focus is the online media, because we are looking at how the world is changing, and if you've paid attention to the COVID-19 pandemic, you'd realize that a lot is shifting from conventional ways of doing things into the online. So we have the capacity to do things like a normal media house, but we are choosing to channel all of that resource into the online front. So one of the reasons why we're here is we understand from experience that there are a lot of security outfits, if I may so say. The average Nigerian is used to the military. The average Nigerian is also used to the Nigerian police force. Even though a lot of persons know that the NSCDC exists, a lot of persons do not understand how the NSCDC works. They do not know what the mandate of the NSCDC is, and they generally do not understand the NSCDC. So we know that while the younger demography of the country is technologically savvy, we understand that these are the future leaders. These are the persons who will push the frontiers of Nigeria beyond what we currently know. So as an online TV outfit focused on this younger demography, these persons who can preach the Nigerian message beyond the shores of the country, we know that if they better understand how the NSCDC works, they can better push the messages that the NSCDC wants to push to the public beyond what the conventional media houses can do.
The regional manager aligned with the submission of the Director of Program, as she emphasized on the notification to the Commandant of the presence of GTV Nigeria in Edo State and subsequent collaboration with the security outfit.
The reason why we are actually here, just to tell you our presence here in Edo State and some of the things that we do.
The Commandant, NSCDC, Edo State Command, Skill A. Makinde, responding, appreciated the crew and took them through a brief history of the NSCDC as he outlined the functions of the Corps.
In everything we are doing, information is key. And where people are enlightened, people know better, they behave better, they understand things better, and it changes our life pattern. Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps is a security outfit that came into being in the year 1967 as a volunteer organization. During the Civil War, they were the ones that were assisting the public. They were assisting the wounded military personnel. Also enlightening people about what you need to do. They assist during the census. Whenever there is any election, you see civil defense over there. But graciously, in 2003, the federal government make it a full-fledged paramilitary outfit in Nigeria. The task given to civil defense is enormous. Some will say some tasks are overlapping. While some were saying we are trying to take over from some other security outfits. No. Everybody has his own mandate. And one of the core mandates of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps is to regulate the activities of private gas company in Nigeria. They have to recommend to the Honorable Minister for approval, and also from time to time organize lecture and let them be conversant with trend of crime in the country. That is one of the core mandates of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Civil Defense Corps is an international organization, and countries all over the world are a member. So Nigeria is a member. And what civil defense all over the globe is noted for is crisis management. So another core mandate of our outfit is to manage crisis.
He spoke on their role on COVID-19. He further explained how the outfit have prevailed in farmer-herders conflict in the state. The commandant informed the crew that NSCDC usually responds to emergency situations, which includes traffic control and others.
Like the COVID that we are talking about, from our own point of view, we see it as a crisis situation that Nigeria needs to manage. The world needs to manage. That is why you will see my men everywhere trying to ensure that we I don't want to use the word enforce, to ensure that people comply with government directives over COVID-19. You will see us in crowd control. You see us trying to manage the border. You see us in the market and every other places where our services are required. Another core mandate, according to Civil Defense Act of 2003 and that of 2007 as amended, is for us to place 24-hour surveillance on critical national assets. Everything that has to do with critical national assets, be it railway, telecommunication, pipeline. That is why you see us monitoring pipeline to ensure we stamp out founder in our country. Recently, they have given us the mandate also to supervise anything that we could call agro service. That is why you see our agro rangers trying to settle disputes between farmers and herders and monitoring all these the agricultural produce everywhere. When you see any federal government agricultural projects, it is our men that are manning those areas. We also have a memorandum of understanding with Federal Ministry of Mines because of these illegal miners. So those are part of the things that were given to us. We are also to protect human life and government properties at all levels, local government, state level, and at the federal level. We assist in gathering intelligent information to government so that activities that could disrupt programs of the government, we can quickly hint them that at so place, this is what is happening here and there, this and that. Like today, I have an information where some youth cut down one of the installation of the old Nitel. Why? They are claiming it is their land. They want to sell the land. But each time people get there, they always meet that antenna there. So what they decided to do is to cut it down. So we need to inform government. This is what is happening at so area. This is how we think we can manage it. And when there is emergency, civil defense is also required to come out and assist.
He also spoke on collaboration with other sister security agencies in combating crimes in the country. The commandant assured of partnership with GTV Nigeria as he affirms the potency of online media is sued for proper investigation of any matter before putting it up.